Check it out.
我が輩を楽しませてくれ。
Fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
何事も最初の感じ。最初がな。今のからじが。
Backs him into a corner.
ここからが大事だ。
Punish counter. This could lead to something big.
いやー、見事。気持ちよく決まったね。
Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Gotta watch out. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Well, to get around their defense.
いやー、見事。気持ちよく決まったね。いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
Man, they were scrapping. What did you think?
見事。素晴らしい接戦であった。
Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
自分を信じて戦い抜くのだ。
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
いやー、このラウンドはどうなるんだろう。さあ、どうだ。
Goes for the jump in.
次はどうだ。
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
これは
Gotta be mindful of experience in burnout.
まだ諦めるな。
Baits out the low kick. The Houdini low block. Good somersault.
あと少しだ。
Experience in burnout. One chance here may end this round. The next one hits the ground. He's dead.
やるではないか。
And that's the match. That was something else, huh?
ではまた会おう。
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
今回生贄となるのはどちらだ？
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
どんな戦いが見られるのか非常に楽しみであるな。
Checks with the projectile. The fireball game is so solid right now, their opponent can't get a good read to jump. Neither can lean on drive too hard right now. Player 2 has used up all their drive. Both players with no drive in the tank. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes.
もっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ。今のは見えていたんだろうね。良い決着だった。
Back to the round. What did you make of it?
引き迫るその戦いぶり。見事だ。
Alright, let's see what happens in this next round. Uses the fireball to try to kill reaction. Player 2 has the life advantage.
良い状況ではあるね。
Player 1 got really hurt because of the drive measure. Gotta try to change things up.
今なんて言った？
Sonic boom. Checks with the medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack leaves you at disadvantage. So it's better. Ooh, burnout activate.
ここまでなのか？
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jump! Oh, what a read to block the drive impact.
今のは見えていたんだろうね。
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? The General is equal below.
あっぱれ。やるではないか。
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up!
That was the highest I've ever seen one.
別に戦った。さすがだ。
Yeah! You can't beat me!
Final round. Fight!
Tries to make the attack with a overdrive on. The jump in is enough. Dash in. Shuts that down with a parry. Uses the parry to deal with that projectile. Pushes that off and keeps going.
おお、そうきたか。
Runs out.
それが限ってきたぞ。
Left with the boom. Player 2 is in burnout. He baits out the low kick. Blocks it. Okay. Here we go the burnout.
まだ諦めるな。
Nowhere to what? A smart throw.
見事だ。よくやった。これが見たかったのだ。
Player 2 makes some smart moves
翔くん最高の試合
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
さあ思う存分やり合うがいい争うがいい
Goes for the fireball. It's a chance for the jumping. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいね
The impact gets blocked.
どうだろう
Player 2 has a slight light lead that they may feel.
良い状況ではあるね
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
ここからが大事だな
Adds parry to the pressure.
ここはどう出るかもうちょっと
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO.
良い決着だった
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
いやーいいねいい感じだと思う
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Throws a projectile. Sonic boom. Drive rush to keep it going. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they build on this?
差はついたようだがまだまだこれからだいやーどうだ
Gotta be mindful of reach and jumpings at this point. The drive impact is denied.
今のよく守ったね
What are they doing?
これは熱いぜ
Go heavy.
見事だ
Needs to find a chance to seal the deal here. Target combo in through. Yeah.
見事
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
素晴らしい戦いであった見事だ
Right here, right now, we're in for something special.
この戦い楽しみにしていたぞ
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
よろしく頼む期待して
I debate him with the projectile. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn.
このまま行くか
Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something.
ここはどう出るか
Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Gotta hold out here. Absorbs the attack and fires back.
おっと
Next hit will end the round.
もうちょっと
Checks him with the projectile. Let's see how they KO.
勝負あったね
You can tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
いやー圧倒的だね勢いが違うよね
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
どっちも動けてはいる
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Nice read. Denies them with the somersault. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range.
もっと我が輩を楽しませるのだこれはいけるか
Checks with the medium kick. Medium kick. Hey, oh.
やるではないか
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
これはあくまである我が輩から
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
人間界の決闘というものを見せてもらおう
You're ready.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
健闘をやる
Player 2 with the right view.
このまま行くか
Goes for the fireball. The fireball is so solid right now, their opponent can't get a good read to the counter. They're not afraid to let the overdrive arc fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Gotta watch out. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. With the life gap opening up, they need to get...
いいねとどめまでしっかり
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
全く素晴らしいね見事に決めていった
You got that right. Oh, the next round started. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Blocks the heavy low. General kick for a mix-up. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Experiencing burnout. Possible to choice. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Good somersault kick. Player 1 can't use any experiencing burnout. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea. The low's blocked. The Genride looking to add to his fight with the overdrive. Needs to find a chance to seal the deal here. That was a solid win. Give me your takeaways on what we just saw. All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise. Checks with the projectile. The low is denied. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Blocks the jump in. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Not afraid to let the overdrive arc fly even when they're Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity. But how will that affect the next round? Checks him with the projectile. Sonic Boom will gain control of the match in the early going. Checks him with the boom. Gets out the blade to creep up. Will be looking to start something. Hanging on for dear life. That's what happens when you capitalize on all your chances. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Starts off zoning with the fireball. Goes for the throw. We're still early in the round. How they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Gotta hold out here. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Gotta watch out. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again with the tail. What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round? You're 100% right. Let's see if they can come in on that and make adjustments next round. Okay, they trade hits. Sonic Boom. Player 2 can work with this lead. Drive rush to keep it going. Flash. Still struggling for control of the neutral. Somersault kick. Needs to find a chance to experiencing burnout. Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight. How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
非常に興味深い試合見届けさせてもらうぞ
This is a good range to test the opponent's reactions to fireballs. Trying to control the opponent here from a distance. Player 2 has the life lead. Both fighters' drive gauges are empty. Let's see how this affects the neutral field. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Knockdown.
そうか
Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something.
もうちょっと
Checks him with the projectile.
ああ決まったね
That last round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
これはちょっと実力差があるかもしれないねただそこを覆すのも戦いの大事まだわからないよね
Carries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? It's not easy. Burnout activate.
ここまでなのか
Opens him up with the throw. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Auto drive here. Now's the time. That's a big gap. Who's gonna close it? Gets the jump in. Gives a little space with the throw.
見事な投げだねもっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ
One-sided throw.
良い決着だった
See what eating your spinach does for you kids? What a win!
破竹の勢いで勝ち切ったこれは見事というほかはないな
We got a good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
我が輩を楽しませてくれ
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
よろしく頼む期待している
Scoops him out of the sky with the throw. Must have seen that counter. Not a bad idea there, but the opponent was on top of that. Very dangerous range. Could definitely get clipped by something. Throws him. What's next?
ここで決めるその弾力あっぱれ
Huge life lead. Is this going where we think it is? Talk about a clean slate. It's a perfect KO.
良い決着だった
That didn't look like a fair fight at all. Well, let me hear your thoughts.
反撃を許さない素晴らしい攻めだ
How will the big gamble rips out a raw suit?
おおそうきたか
Sonic Blade to fish for a reaction. Checks with the medium kick. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they are. Player 2 has a slight light boost.
勝負はここからが面白いので次はどう出る
That throw's not gonna reach. Gets scooped from down low.
いやすんごいないいねとどめまでしっかり
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
これはあくまである我が輩から
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
今回生贄となるのはどちらだ
Hope you're ready. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
何事の最初が肝心だ最初だな
Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player 2 with the life lead.
このまま行く
Both fighters battle for that mid-stage position. Dangerous range. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge just about empty. Gotta scramble and recover quickly.
もうちょっと
Dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes.
さあここだ
Quick dash in.
いやどうだ
Smart move to stay on guard.
いやよし
There you go.
見事
That match was too close, but definitely the kind of match you like to see, right?
人というのはこういうのを言うんだな
There's an overcard. All right, who's gonna swing first?
もっともっと我が輩を楽しませるがよい
Can't decide who's gonna stay in the corner. Experiencing burnout.
まだ諦めるな
Gotta be careful not to win this range. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Auto drive gauge. Now's the time. Big throw.
いやすごいな。
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best.
これはいけるか。しかし油断はできんな。
The throw to the neck.
あっぱれやるではないか。
Experience this
やるではないか。
Guile wins!
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
破竹の勢いで勝ち切ったか。これは見事というほかはないな。